portobello mushrooms. Like, you really have to like portobello mushrooms, and I do not. Hello and welcome to another week on the Geek Girl Pen Pals YouTube channel. This month over on the site we are all about food. We are talking about every geeky and even not geeky food related thing that we can think of because we love to eat. It's been a hot minute since we had a tag, so I've made one for you that is all about food. Name 3 favorite snacks. I love Tim Tams. I found them recently at Target, and I have found them at a few other stores like World Market, but they are normally just found in Australia. So if you are in Australia, I'm jealous. I also really like cheese and crackers, and I love fresh fruit. So those are my favorite snacky things. What is my favorite food? My very favorite food depends on the day, but I am never going to turn down Mexican food. I love it in all of its regional variety. I like it all. The most unusual thing I've ever eaten, on 2 separate occasions and in 2 totally separate contexts, I have had crocodile. Anything you won't eat? Well, I am a no mammal eating sort of person, and I also won't eat cephalopods. That means no calamari. Read a short scene from a book or a poem that's about food. I like things that are a little bit quirky, shall we say, so I'm gonna read from Where the Sidewalk Ends. The poem is called Me Stew. I have nothing to put in my stew, you see, not a bone or a bean or a black-eyed pea, so I'll climb in the pot and see if I can make a stew out of me. I'll put in some pepper and salt and I'll sit in the bubbling water. I won't scream a bit. I'll sing while I simmer. I'll smile while I'm stewing. I'll taste myself often to see how I'm doing. I'll stir me around with this big wooden spoon and serve myself up at 1:15 noon. So bring out your stew bowls, you gobblers and snackers. Farewell. And I hope you enjoy me with crackers. Got any geeky recipes, and have you tried them, or is there a fictional food that you wish were real? So I have 2 geeky cookbooks. I have the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook, which I have not used yet. I have thrown many Harry Potter themed dinner parties and other things where I've made stuff up on my own or I've sourced it from online. This is a fairly recent purchase and I'm excited to try it out. The other one I have is the official Redwall cookbook from Brian Jakes. And Redwall is known for big feasts as well, including lots of stews and bakes and desserts and anything just home cooked and I guess comfort food. Like, you'd really think of comfort food with Redwall. As far as something fictional that I wish was real that I actually want to try is Butterbeer. I know there are recipes all over the internet, and I know that there's the stuff that you can get at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but none of it seems to match the description of what's actually in the books, because it describes butterbeer as being warming. It always warms people up, and it must have some kind of alcohol content because it gets at least the house elves kind of drunk, and they do serve it at bars, so it doesn't match the description at all of this like butterscotch soda stuff that everybody uses. I like butterscotch soda, but it's not butterbeer. Speaking of butterbeer, the next question is favorite beverage, hot or cold? My favorite hot beverage is hot chocolate. My favorite cold beverage is iced tea. And growing up in the South, you better believe it's sweet. Food I hated as a kid, and do I still hate it now? I despised mushrooms as a kid, and I am still not a big fan now. The best food to throw in a food fight is obviously mashed potatoes. It's got a good weight to it. You can form it into a nice ball for throwing. It then splatters when it hits everywhere, and it's totally non-lethal. You're not gonna hurt anybody, but you're gonna make a big mess.